Okay, guys, look at this output. I only do one change. Yes, I did just only one change instead of. Okay, if again I will make it as a public, it will display the output. Okay, 10, 5 and 20, and instead of this public, if suppose I will mark it as a private, and again I will just execute this code. Yes, what will happen? Yes, guys, can anyone just tell me? Yes, what happening here? Why this
All
particular
the
code is going to
functions
be?
of class B become private.
Yes, sorry. Yes, once again, Sakshi.
All the functions of class B also become private.
Yes, all the functions of class A become private. So this particular, all these functions are now accessible in this area only. Okay, all are accessible only in this area, in the private area of that particular class D. But we can't access all these member functions as well as members of class B with the help of the object of class D. So that's why for each and every function, just like getAB, this particular function means this particular function is available inside the class B. Similarly, again, this particular show A is available inside the class B. So it is inaccessible within this context. Okay, so that's why all the private members of the class B are not directly accessible inside the class D. So this is the issue which is going to be occur with respect to private visibility mode. So so I think, are you clear with respect to private access, private visibility mode or private access specifier? So private is not accessible outside of the class. Yes, the scope of that particular private visibility mode is limited only up to that particular class. So if suppose I will use here as a private B, so suppose I will comment this code, the only get AB, this particular code, and that B. For a display function, it will work properly because that particular display method is by default available inside that class. But remaining get AB, show method are not accessible with the help of that particular object. Okay, suppose I will create the object of class B, and with the help of class B, I will check whether all these functions are accessible or not. Okay, instead of B, suppose I will use as a B1. Now check. Okay, there is no issue, no error, because with the help of that object, just we are directly accessing all these member functions and member variables, but this scope is not accessible because we are directly defining all these methods outside of that particular class. So it is not possible with respect to that particular access specifier. So the scope of this particular private visibility mode is limited only up to that particular class. Okay, so this is the basic idea behind this private visibility mode. Okay, and the public means we can access all the public methods inside the class D or in the derived class. So this is related with the single inheritance. Okay, so guys, just with respect to multi-level inheritance, can anyone just tell me what is the example with respect to this multi-level inheritance? Yes, multi-level inheritance. with respect to multi-level? Yes, can anyone? Multi-level, can anyone? Yes, can give any example related with college? Yes, first one is the college. College is nothing but the base class. Okay, suppose assume that. Next one. Yes, guys. Next.
Department.
Department is nothing but.
Derived class.
Okay, I'll just write down here. You do one thing. Okay, I will write as a first one class as a college. This is as a first one, first base class. Base class. Then second one, class department is going to inherit all the methods of that class. Is second derived class. And third, yes. So which class we will consider as a last child class
Student.
from that department? Okay, we will consider as a student. Student is again public department. Anything but the child class. Okay, and inside the main, for what, for which class you are going to create the object? For student we are going to create the object. Okay, and with the help of that student we are going to access all the methods from the department class as well as from the college class. Okay, so guys, this is the assignment for you. Just try to write down one single function for each and every class, inside the class college, inside the class department, and inside the class student. Write down any function which you want. Use just the display function to display the college name, department name, and the name of that student as well as roll number, and try to access all these methods from that student object class. Yes, got it? Your today's task, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, is there any doubt regarding this particular assignment? At least just try to solve this task. Tomorrow we will start with this multi-level inheritance. Okay, but till time, those who want to complete this task, just try to complete this one. Okay, use any method which you want to, but just try to access all the base class and derived class inside this child class. Okay, just try to solve this one. Clear? Okay, so thank you guys. Tomorrow is the Saturday. Is there any another lecture tomorrow? Yes,
No, sir.
because we have missed our lecture. One lecture in this week on Tuesday. So, okay, if suppose if it's possible to me to conduct a lecture on tomorrow, I will inform you today. Okay, up to 9. Clear? Okay, guys.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Is this possible? Means tomorrow at 11. Is it okay for everyone? If
Yes, sir.
possible. Okay. Okay, guys. So thank you. ठीक आहे, अटेंडन्स द्या ज्यांचा राहिला असेल त्यांचा मागाशी. Thank you, guys.